Hello, my name is Musa and welcome to Frequency. This is a show where we talk about all sorts of music ranging from many different artists and genres. Put it like this, if the Brits was a latte, we'd be a flat white. Hello and welcome to Frequency. This is the next segment of our show where we'll be covering the Brit Awards. Firstly, Drake has got a new Ferrari called Ferrari LaFerrari.
LaFerrari. Nice car.
Yeah, thoughts on that?
Nice car. It's a good little run around. I hear the mileage is good.
Mileage? It wouldn't be economical, I'll tell you that. The car's a beast. But if you were to get that car, you would probably die from it.
Oh, yeah. But give it a couple of years, I'll be there. I'll be in Drake's car.
Okay.
I will buy
Bold
it off
statement.
Drake.
Well, you might as well give me a ride then. You better give me a ride. Anyway, moving on to the Brit Awards. Human was the #1 single for this year. Interesting, I've not heard the song before.
Really?
No.
Not heard the song?
No.
It was like a massive tune.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was called. I haven't even heard of it.
I thought it was quite a big thing. But yeah, I quite like the song. I think it's gone to have really good reception. It's one of them films that could be used, one of them songs that could be used in films really easily. Because it's got a proper dramatic vibe to it.
So, moving on to our breakthrough artist.
Dua
Lipa. 2 syllables.
Yeah. What about her?
What do you think of her?
What do
you think of her representation?
Of her representation? Well, she seems to have this kind of female empowerment thing going on, and yet she's very sexualized. Which I think kind of contradicts. I mean, how can you be saying, female empowerment, and then you kind of like, oh, look at my woman. It's just. Maybe it goes into.
Maybe it does.
But I think they're trying to sell records, or even get hits on YouTube by using her body. In a way, it's like saying.
It's a very big marketing tactic.
Yeah, because it's not just many, but women will look at that and say, "Oh, I'd love to have that." Do you see what I mean? Which is kind of a problem for young girls.
Yes.
Because they're going to be looking at that.
Feel like they have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Feel like that's the standard.
Unrealistic expectation.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I understand fully. It's a very interesting point there, but right, okay, moving on. British Artist of the Year was Stormzy.
I think he's getting way too big for his boots, I gotta say.
Like we did there. Moving on. International Artist was Kendrick Lamar, who like to refer to as just Lamar, which is very vague. One of the best lyricists of the 21st century.
I don't know if I completely agree with that. I mean, he's okay, yeah, but he's not my sort of thing, if you see what I mean.
He's got a strange voice, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's the way it's like, it's not hardcore, but it's not like pop. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay. Now on to our correspondent Alatina, and she'll be conducting interviews with upcoming music artists.
Hello, we're going to be interviewing Leo today as part of our show. How are you today, Leo?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Fine, thanks, yeah. I'd love to talk about your music. So when and why did you start?
Well, I started about 3 years ago because I was listening to a lot of guitar-based music and I just couldn't get enough of it. And it was a point which I had to start doing something more practical about it, really.
Brilliant. That's a great goal, yeah. So what musicians would you say inspire you?
It was mainly Kurt Cobain at the time because I really got into Nirvana and their guitar sound. That and Metallica. I was loving all the Metallica stuff.
Metallica's brilliant.
Yeah.
So what genre of music would you say you're most inspired by?
I'd say mainly alternative rock like Nirvana and Foo Fighters and so on. Because Foo Fighters is my favourite band for all the time. I've listened to every single of their albums. It's hard not to think about them.
So what's your end goal, would you say?
I'd say my end goal would to help produce an album which would be fairly successful and have work that I'd written on it that just would be, I could be able to be proud of it, really.
Great. Yeah. What's your relationship with music, would you say?
It's a very love-hate relationship because I find it quite emotional. It's either, oh, I love this song, or I'll be crying in the corner very quietly. It's very love-hate with it.
Yeah, kind of music has a range of emotions, doesn't it? So how often do you perform and where?
It's normally about once a week. We try to aim for the weekend. Like this Sunday, we've got a gig in the Fairycroft House at Saffron Walden from about 6 p.m. onwards. Yeah, it's just good fun.
I hope it goes well for you. Yeah. So thank you everybody. Thanks for watching and thank you Leo for talking to me. Goodbye.
Now on to the Oscars. So Dunkirk was a film that features a quite famous composer, Hans Zimmer, who's done music for many films, most famously the Batman trilogy and Interstellar.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Oh, he did that as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inception.
So I haven't seen Dunkirk, but I may watch it just on the fact that he's a composer for that film, since I like his music very much.
It's a very good score, Dunkirk. It's very good. It ramps up the tension really well.
Right. So Star Wars was composed by John Williams.
The master.
Good.
He's been on it for years and he's the best.
Okay, I believe that. So he does nearly every Star Wars movie.
Yeah, he's done every Star Wars movie, every Spielberg movie, like Indiana Jones, all that sort of stuff was him, and the original Superman soundtrack, among others.
Okay. Alexandre Desplat.
I think it's Alexandre Desplat.
Desplat.
I think.
Right. Shape of Water. I hear so much about this movie, got no clue what it's about.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I think the basic thing is woman falls in love with fish.
Is it?
Yeah.
What does she do with the fish?
I don't know what she does with it, but she's like a cleaner in like a laboratory, and there's this fish man.
She's not actually.
And she falls in love
with the fish man.
With the fish man.
Was he actually like half fish or something?
Yeah, well, he's like total fish, but he's shaped like a man. I think, anyway.
You're joking.
I'm not joking, that's the film. It won Oscars and everything.
There's a fish.
He's a fish man. He looks like a fish, but he's shaped like a man, but he looks like a fish. So he's a fish man.
Is he either a fish or a man? Like,
I think he's a bit of both.
well, how does that even work?
Don't ask me, I'm not a scientist.
Is it supposed to be a comedy?
No, I think it's a drama, I believe. Yeah.
Hi, today we're going to be interviewing Pilgrim, a really cool upcoming R&B and hip-hop, trip-hop artist. How are you today, Pilgrim?
I'm alright, thank you, yeah.
Great. So what influences your music, would you say?
What influences my music is probably how I'm feeling that day, people that I hang around with, you know, just how I'm particularly feeling when I've, you know, put the pen to the pad, you know, or when I'm trying to make an instrumental. It's just how I'm generally feeling, really. Yeah, really, yeah.
It's brilliant that we can all have that outlet in some way of expressing ourselves. And
Yeah.
I have that personally as
Have
well.
that little
as a
escape.
musician. Yeah. So what musicians inspire you, would you say?
When it comes to inspiration, you know, I'm all over the shop, really. I've got inspiration from psychedelic rock with Pink Floyd to trip hop with Kendrick Lamar, you know, so yeah, I'm quite all over the place, really.
It's fantastic. I love Pink Floyd. I love Another Brick on the Wall. That's
Yeah.
a really fantastic song.
That is,
It's an inspiration to me as
Just
well.
watch the film.
Yeah, it's a fantastic film as well. What do you hope to achieve with your music career then, Pilgrim?
I just want to make my vision reality, really, like everybody else does. I haven't got a big goal, but I'd just like to be happy, and I'd like, at least if I can make somebody in a good mood when they're listening, headbutting to my track, you know, that's an achievement to me, you know.
Great.
So yeah.
It's really great. When and why did you start music?
My friends all started grabbing a pen and a pad and writing down lyrics, and I just got involved as well, and I really loved it. A little wordplay and that. I just got excited about this one little sentence that, you know, was mucking around like a wordplay with similars and what do you call them? Metaphors, you know. And I used to just get so excited, and it just sort of led to us going to little open mics and that. And I just wanted to progress and take that forward, really.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Recently you created a really interesting music video. Would you be able to tell us a little bit more about what the song's about?
Yeah, Zone Out of the Clone's about people need to get stuck out of their vision, and like the vision of watching TVs and Black Mirrors, you know, because they're stopping you from actually living your life. It's, you know, like people are just so miraged from all this fantasy and all this force-fed rubbish news, you know, and you need to start living it up yourself and not seeing other people's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. You know, in life today, people are kind of glued to technology a lot, and they
Yeah.
don't see real life.
This
It's
is
really
it.
true. Yeah, I think we finished. Thank you
Cool.
very much for listening. It's been nice to meet you, Pilgrim.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Right, so some very interesting conversation there. On another interesting note, Donald Glover has opened up about the music industry, stating that nobody has good intentions. Not surprising to me, considering the fact that most industries these days have a very ruthless attitude around business, of course revolving entirely around money, generally. He stated that he wants to really stop music, stating that his latest project under his stage name Childish Gambino will be his last. Now the star has spoken about his experiences, explaining his disenchantment, in fact, from the music industry, in fact entertainment in general. Glover says, before my first album came out, he actually came into the industry with good intentions. He wanted people to like him, and he realised that his intentions were not shared by many others, and that left him very quickly. I think this is very important to notice, and a good note and a good lesson from Donald Glover. Reminding us that at the end of the day, does it all really matter? How good music is, how good someone's creative outlet is, or is it just really, at the end of the day, like everything else, about money? So I will leave you that on that note, and thank you very much for joining us for Frequency, and until next time, thank you.